You might remember Cheyenne Kimball, a pop star who burst onto the scene with her powerful voice and undeniable stage presence. She was young, talented, and seemed destined for a lifetime in the limelight, captivating audiences with every performance. At the height of her fame, she even had her own MTV show, giving fans a glimpse into her whirlwind life. Cameras followed her every move, capturing the excitement, the challenges, and the dreams of a rising star. But after years in the spotlight, Cheyenne made a bold decision. She stepped away from the music industry, choosing to reinvent herself and explore new creative passions. It wasn't easy, but she was determined to find her own path, away from the expectations of fame. Now Cheyenne has transformed into an incredible photographer. Her work is instantly recognizable, dreamy, ethereal, and full of emotion. She's developed a style that's uniquely her own, blending her love for storytelling with a keen eye for beauty in everyday moments. Her photos of cherry blossoms in particular are like stepping into a fairy tale. Each image is more than just a snapshot. It's a mood, a feeling, a fleeting moment captured forever. The soft colors and gentle light invite you to pause and dream. Cheyenne's journey proves that creativity is never limited to just one form. One day, you can be a rock star on stage, and the next, an artist behind the lens. She's shown that reinvention is possible, and that passion can take you in unexpected directions. What's truly inspiring is how she's made art accessible to everyone. Cheyenne encourages people to pick up whatever camera they have, whether it's a phone or a simple point-and-shoot, and start creating. You don't need expensive gear or years of training to make something beautiful. All you really need is a spark of creativity, a camera, and maybe a few flowers from your backyard. With those simple tools, you can capture magic in your own way, just like Cheyenne does. So, let's step into Cheyenne's world together and discover how she turns ordinary moments into extraordinary art. Ready to be inspired? Let's go. What's the cherry blossom blur effect? It's not about sharpness, it's about feeling. Cheyenne's photos turn blossoms into clouds of color, like Monet with a camera. The blur creates a dreamlike, peaceful vibe, pure visual escapism. Each photo is unique, thanks to motion. She moves the camera as she shoots. The result? Blossoms become brushstrokes, every shot a surprise. People love cherry blossoms because they're fleeting. Cheyenne's blur captures that transience. Her photos mirror the short, beautiful life of the blossoms. It's art that's both beautiful and a little bittersweet. The blur isn't just a look, it's an emotion. That's the magic. Ever wondered how Cheyenne manages to set up and capture stunning photos in just 6 minutes? It almost seems impossible, but she's mastered a process that's both quick and creative. Her approach is all about making the most of every second, turning a simple outing into a burst of artistic energy. Cheyenne doesn't rely on expensive or complicated equipment. She uses a regular camera, often with a slow shutter speed, to let in more light and capture movement. No need for fancy gear or high-end accessories, just a willingness to experiment and a keen eye for beauty. The first step is finding the right branch, one that's bursting with blossoms and bathed in soft, filtered light. She looks for a spot where the sunlight isn't too harsh, letting the petals glow gently. This careful selection sets the stage for her dreamy images. Next, Cheyenne gets creative with movement. As she presses the shutter, she moves the camera, sometimes sweeping it up or down, sometimes twisting her wrist, or even giving it a gentle shake. Each motion creates a unique blur, transforming ordinary blossoms into abstract art. Every movement paints a different effect: vertical streaks that mimic rain, swirling pinks that look like a floral whirlpool, or gentle waves that soften the scene. The results are always a surprise, and that's part of the fun. She snaps dozens of photos in rapid succession, knowing that most won't turn out exactly as planned. But that's the beauty of her process, embracing the unexpected and learning from each shot. It's a playful, low-pressure way to create. The real magic happens in those moments of experimentation, the one photo where everything comes together perfectly. That's the shot Cheyenne treasures, the one that makes the whole process worthwhile. In just 6 minutes, Cheyenne can create an entire gallery of dreamy, impressionistic art. Each photo tells a story of spontaneity and joy, capturing the fleeting beauty of the moment. The best part? It's fast, fun, and truly anyone can give it a go. Don't worry about perfection. Just play, explore, and let your creativity run wild. That's Cheyenne's secret to capturing magic in minutes. Cheyenne's photos aren't just pretty, they're an experience. The blur softens reality, creating calm and peace in a chaotic world. Looking at them feels like a visual deep breath. They evoke nostalgia, like remembering a perfect day, all color and feeling. The motion in the photos makes them feel alive, like a breeze through petals. They're dynamic, not static, art in motion. Cheyenne shows us beauty in imperfection. Blurry can be more powerful than sharp. Sometimes it's about the feeling, not the details. Her work reminds us to step back and enjoy the beautiful mess. That's a lesson for art and for life. Cheyenne's style is sparking a social media trend. Her dreamy photos are everywhere: Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest. People are inspired to try it themselves, turning feeds into art galleries. Hashtags like #CherryBlossomBlur are building a creative community. You don't need a pro camera. Phones and apps work too. The trend is accessible, empowering everyone to be an artist. It's changing what we think a good photo is, celebrating mood over perfection. Cheyenne's influence is opening minds and pushing creative boundaries. It's a ripple effect, all starting with her and some cherry blossoms. That's real impact. What's the big takeaway from Cheyenne's journey? It's that reinvention is always possible. No matter where you start, you can always choose a new path. Cheyenne's story is proof. She went from pop star to artist, showing us that it's never too late to rediscover yourself or to follow a new dream. Reinvention isn't just for celebrities. It's for anyone willing to take a chance on themselves. The real lesson here is to try new things, even if you're not sure they'll work out. Creativity thrives on curiosity and courage. It's about experimenting, making mistakes, and finding joy in the process, not just the outcome. Every time you pick up a paintbrush, write a sentence, or try a new recipe, you're giving yourself permission to grow. You don't have to be a pro to start. In fact, the best journeys begin when you're a beginner, when you're open to learning, to failing, and to being surprised by what you can do. Maybe your thing isn't photography. Maybe it's painting, or something else entirely. The world is full of creative possibilities waiting for you to explore. It could be writing stories in a cozy cafe, experimenting with flavors in your kitchen, or even crafting something with your hands. The important thing is to follow what excites you. The most important part is to allow yourself to bloom, even if it's just for a moment. Like cherry blossoms, creativity can be fleeting, but it's beautiful while it lasts. Embrace those moments of inspiration and let them brighten your life. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Sometimes, the most magical moments happen when you simply make the most of what you have right now. Perfection isn't the goal, presence is. So go ahead, try something new just for the fun of it. Take a class, pick up a hobby, or revisit something you loved as a kid. You never know what might spark your next passion. You might surprise yourself and discover a talent or joy you never expected. Sometimes, the best parts of ourselves are the ones we haven't met yet. So go out, find your own creative bloom, and don't be afraid to share it with the world. Your story could inspire someone else to start their own journey,